Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of a new podcast approaches. My name is AntKeepsGaming, and today I'm here with the boys again. No special guest today, but we're here with the boys. So, would you like to go first, Ian J?
Hey, this is the game from the Smash Datalyzers. We're so happy. Once again, we're so happy to do another new podcast approaches. Yes, I do hear laughing in the background. So
It's because your robotic voice. CJ's got a bit of a bad connection
yeah,
today.
I know. Beep boop, but it's okay. So I'll just pass it.
I am a robot.
Hey, oh, you lucid dreamers, macrobat.
What?
I'm kidding. Hey, all you lucid dreamers, Microman here, and once again on another podcast approaches because I don't know actually. You know what? I'm not gonna go into the extension question. Let's just let Wah get his intro out of the way. Hello, all you wonderful people.
Hello, all you
There's rats.
wonderful people. The true golden man is here, the star of the show, wonderful golden star. And how you all doing?
All right, so guys, how has your week been? How are you feeling? Welcome to the podcast again. Another week has gone past. So, how are you guys feeling? How's your week been so far? Anyone?
Cancer.
Okay. Right, okay then. Moving along. So we're going to get straight into the first subject then, if no one has got anything else to say. So,
Oh yes, I have something to say. Have a wonderful time, everyone. Yeah. What?
Wash your
everyone's
hands
having a wonderful
thoroughly.
time listening to this.
as a game vengeance. Anyway, so E3 is cancelled due to the, I don't know if you say that, COVID-19.
Coronavirus. Just call it coronavirus.
Corona.
If you guys don't know, that's kind of our main subject, but for some reason it's here, but don't worry, we've got lots of other things to talk about. So, yeah, I follow E3 sometimes, not a heck of a lot, just to get all, what I want to hear and see, really. This is unfortunate, but obviously it's going to happen. Also other big events as well, like here in the UK, some teams, I think someone was speaking to at work, some like football teams or soccer teams, depending when you're from, they can't play because some of the players have been tested positive. EGX has been cancelled as well, according to Vengeance as well. Every big event pretty much has been cancelled. I've even heard, if you guys are big wrestling fans, which I am, WrestleMania might be cancelled, and even the event coming up, I can't think which one it is going to be cancelled as well. So this is a very serious thing, and, I just hope you guys are all alright out there, and you guys here at the moment, because obviously we wish this upon no one, even though it affects more like the very young and elderly. We've all just got to keep, doing the things they say is like wash your hands and stuff. I know it's stupid. I'm usually a germaphobe anyway, so hopefully that's worked to my advantage. I just constantly wash my hands, even if after I stroked a dog or a cat, I always wash my hands anyway. So yeah, so what do you guys think of that being cancelled and other things being cancelled? C&J, Micro, WAH, anyone jump in really?
To be honest, this is really stressing me out. Everything is getting canceled, including my school.
You're talking into a pillow.
Son of a bitch!
You're still talking into a pillow. Now you're talking into the mic.
Read, dude. Seriously. Nah, but this is actually becoming very stressful because coronavirus has been canceling literally everything. Video game events, school, and even freaking Donald Trump is making like emergency, like national emergency announcements, and this is actually scary. It's like, I think we're like in the end times, folks. I'm sorry to admit it, but
Nope. The world is
Yeah.
not going to end.
Well, C&J, you're a robot at the moment, so. But anyway, yeah, it's a. C&J?
No, it's okay. It's okay.
I was going to say, yeah, it's just, everyone's saying Judgment Day and stuff like this, but the thing is, I know the news and, the news and the press can take it all out of context and stuff like this. Some people saying they're making it more of a big deal than it is. Some people saying, well, no, it's actually quite serious. To be honest, because some people saying one thing and other people saying another. I'm not quite sure. And the thing is, because not knowing is probably the worst thing. I know you guys probably don't want to talk about it and stuff like that, and I'm sorry, but we have to talk about this thing because obviously it's to do with games related. But it depends on what you believe, and if you think the news or press is scaremongering, if you think we should be definitely concerned about this, which I think we should. I think because it's not about like just if you believe it or not, but more of the fact is it's the not knowing. You won't know it until it actually affects yourself, and nobody wants that. So yeah, it's just. It all sucks that everything has to be cancelled, but it's just one of those things, you know. So yeah, I don't know what else to say on this apart from move on and try and talk about some actual video games. So
Yeah.
All right.
It's in my opinion, it's good that these effects are closer because it will prevent it from spreading even more.
yeah,
We don't have a cure yet, but we can make sure it's contained at least.
Well,
Yeah,
there is
I
going
mean-
to be a vaccine coming from Israel, my state.
No, CNJ,
No, actually,
don't
it's
like.
true.
No, I can't believe when you say that. The closest thing to a cure so far is that they're testing things on mice of all things, but apparently they don't have enough mice to test it on, which is actually pretty scary because a lot of people are now going to be risked with the whole coronavirus thing, and we don't know if this will come at the end of the year or probably even ever. Well,
the thing is, one thing, we can't get our hopes up, but we also can't be depressive in that. We just have to keep an open mind about everything that's been fed to us. You know, make sure we get all the facts before anything. You know, because there's some stuff like if you wash your, if you use antibacterial gel, it actually won't affect the virus anyway. If you wear a mask, that won't actually affect it anyway. So, but then other people saying, oh yes, it's very effective. Some people just saying just washing your hands with just soap and water is more effective. Some people says it does the exact same thing. It's very, I don't even know. It's like blowing it all out of proportion, the press and everything. So, yeah. So it's people like with severe health issues, the elderly, and even though I might be wrong at this, and also so anyone that watching you can correct me. I don't mind this. Kids, it's affected more against people with weak immune systems, underlying health issues or severe health issues, the elderly. Did I say that? I can't remember. And also like really young newborns, and young children as well. But so far, as we know, we haven't heard of any young children or babies or anything like that dying yet. So at the moment, that's kind of good. So, but it's bad in another sense because obviously the elderly and you know, we just gotta just be there for each other in these hard times. That's all I can say, guys, and just just make sure we're all real good. So, but anyway, this is the bad thing, but we're gonna end on good notes. Don't worry, we're gonna talk about some like
actual video game stuff. Let's actually get to that. Enough with the COVID-19. If there's any other topic with COVID-19. We're just gonna have to skip past that because we've already talked about that quite enough. It's not the end of the world. Just make sure to take these as big precautions because there are also many other flus that people don't really take seriously, like the actual flu itself. So please be well aware of that, and please be washing your hands thoroughly.
Yeah, and if you can, yeah, go on. Sorry, Marco. Go on, continue.
Yeah. This is also giving me Mega Man 10 vibes, so I don't want to have to go through that.
It's just all really weird. It's the same with like I was going to say about this because I really do want to move on. I don't want to stick around on this too much. I can't even remember what I was going to say. Yeah, like touching your face, like someone like me, I'm prone to cold sores, and obviously I need like some lip balm on my lips like every so often. So they say don't touch your lips, but unfortunately I have to touch my lips. I do wash my hands beforehand anyway. I don't wash them, but still, it's like I have to. I've got no choice but to touch my lips because if I don't, it's like cold sore. And I know cold sore is nothing compared to it, but it won't help. It will weaken my immune system if I don't. So it's kind of like, what do I do? But again, we'll just see what happens. So anyway, let's move on because I don't really want to dwell on this too much. But anyway, if you guys don't know, Lego Super Mario Unexpected, no minifigures, but it's really weird. It's not like it's like Lego Mario has come out, Super Mario, but it's kind of like it's not sets of like Star Wars or anything like this. It's kind of is its own set, but it's really weird. It's like got a timer, so it's like more interactive sort of thing. and you put it in a pipe and you start a timer, I guess, with Mario himself, and it flashes up like if you jump on an enemy, does some sort of like effect on like Mario's chest and stuff, which would, which is very interesting. I mean, I've got to admit, it's a bit different, and maybe with this crossover with Lego, because obviously Nintendo and Lego haven't done this before, it's actually quite interesting, and a different take on Lego, which is, I can see this being like the future of like Lego sets and stuff in the future. So, for my opinion on it, yeah, I think it's really good. Good how can you say it? Good, inventive idea, and it's kind of like, well, a board game, like a Lego set, but you actually play. You set out like a Mario level, which is interesting. I think it's quite interesting concept, and I think it will do well. So, CNJ, what do you think about this?
Very cool idea.
Here comes the robot.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool idea.
CNJ,
Beep-boop,
stand on your
beep-boop.
toilet again.
Yeah, but anyways, like, this is actually a really cool idea. Kidding me. Yeah, I'll just have to do that.
You need to stand on your
Joking,
toilet
yeah.
seat again.
But, like, Lego Mario, I love the idea of it, but I'm just gonna say this now. This is not the first Lego Mario we've seen. Like, I'm actually being serious. This is not the first Lego Mario set we've seen. Like, I've seen,
That's-
like, Connect ones. Okay, they're like these American Lego, like, rip-off Lego sets. They're, like, called Connect. It's the weirdest
Oh, I know what you
thing.
mean. Yeah, I know what you mean.
There's
Connect.
a
Yeah.
Mario set for that. There's also
CNJ, your robot voice.
like an actual official Mario set from Lego themselves.
Can you even hear us?
Yeah, there's actually Mario. Oh my gosh. Okay, but anyways, there's an actual Mario set from Lego.
CNJ,
Yeah,
your
but- but
microphone. I don't know
anyways,
if you can
like,
hear me.
An out Mario set
CNJ,
that's coming out from Lego. And,
CNJ,
and also,
CNJ.
He's muted. So
You
we
literally
have to
sound like a
apolo-
drunk robot here, mate.
just to let you know, we have no idea why CNJ's mic is like that today. Even he doesn't know, so he's a bit robotic. So apologize.
We're just gonna have to deal with
for
Mr. Roboto.
It. So all we can do is like say, apologize, guys. We don't know how to deal with this. It's CNJ's fault. Blame him. No, yeah, seriously, we tried to. CNJ tried to sort it out before the stream, and it did work. And all of a sudden, he's gone Mr. Roboto on us again.
Yep.
So
CNJ is secretly Rob.
yeah, he's secretly Rob with Samus's body.
Zero
so-
to Rob.
Zero suit Rob. All right, well, CNJ, because we can't hear you what you're saying, we heard roughly what you said. We're gonna let Micro take over, and then where you got to resuit
Perfectly
that, your
fine.
mic, dude.
It
Okay.
it literally feels like playing a timed board game with a Lego amiibo.
That's true, actually. Lego Amiibo. I didn't think
That's
about
true.
But seriously, this feels like a huge missed opportunity. It was right there. Where were at least
Yeah.
they could have shown like separate Mario minifigures and all that. That's what I really wanted. Maybe like with the Bowser's Castle set or somewhere within the ocean, maybe with the eel from Super Mario 64 or something.
Mm.
In all honesty,
See-
I like the board game concept, but
Mm.
not everyone's gonna want to go with that like new direction. A lot of people are thinking to go with the original, like with all the other Lego sets.
Mm.
But I still like
So
it
where-
in a way. It's
Nope.
creative.
Mm.
But
So where?
also, if you guys haven't noticed,
Oh.
sorry, because I wanted to say something else before
Yeah,
you
go on,
pass it on.
go on. You're gone.
Apparently, if you guys didn't notice, there are actually QR code stickers on each of these. So if you see Mario
Ah.
expression, then that
That's
kind of
pretty cool.
activates the. Yeah, honestly, I think that was pretty clever. I wish it was kind of hidden though, so we wouldn't have to really notice it. But I guess it's still pretty acceptable in a way. I think I've gotten everything out of my system on that. Still, pretty angry about it. It's a missed opportunity. Yeah.
That's cool. All right, where?
It looks awesome. It stands out from other Lego sets due to its, the screen things.
Yeah, the technology side, like that actual electronics in it and stuff like that.
Even if they didn't take full advantage, in my opinion, they definitely did have heart in it. They definitely did make stand out from other Lego sets.
Mm.
The only thing is,
Okay.
I really wish there was a Waluigi one.
Always a Waluigi one.
Waluigi pinball Lego set, please.
Yeah.
So I think that's a good point with what you guys brought up. It's a shame that they didn't do like amiibo. I mean, they did do. I mean, he could be an amiibo, but we're still unsure. But it would be great to see.
Why would he
Like
be an amiibo?
who?
No, like why would Lego Mario be an amiibo? We
Why
already
would-
have like the 16-bit Mario from Super Mario Bros. Like the old version and the new version.
It's called money. So basically,
Money.
until actually one of us get a set. I don't know if any of you got it or anything yet or ordered, but until one of us get an actual set of this and see what it's like, because as Micro said, he said there's a QR code on there, and would like to see what that has to offer. But again, it could be a missed opportunity. You could have done like amiibos, like you could have had this Lego Mario amiibo as Lego Mario as an amiibo, should I say? And it would have been a great opportunity. Imagine that. It'd be interesting, but they didn't do it. So, or even like use your amiibos on that course thing they've done, but I don't know how that would work. So, or if you tap an amiibo on Mario, the Lego Mario amiibo himself, he does different actions for whatever amiibo. But I don't know. It all depends what they wanted and what they don't, because don't forget, it's probably not a lot of stuff they wanted Lego Mario to have or not have or whatever. So I don't know. But anyway, we're going to move along to the next one. So the next one is 2 directs leaked by Lego Mario and Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition on UK eShop. Now, I haven't looked in this myself, so guys, chip in when you can. CJ, we're going to leave you muted for now, but just type us your opinion and I'll read it out, because your mic is really playing up, my dude. You really need to sort that out if you can. So, I don't know about we've also, obviously, this has been the longest we've had, well, without a direct, any direct. We've been hearing, well, I've heard rumors there's going to be like next week, maybe, so not quite sure on that. I don't know how you guys feel about that. I don't know about how 2 directs leaked by Lego Mario, because I know there was something about in the Lego Mario thing where in a direct, as mentioned, like Lego and Mario have crossed over or something, but then there was no direct. So yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. I said I'm probably gonna get a direct. I keep saying it's like next week and it never happens. So I still think it's like not till E3 to make a big reveal, but that's not till June. But then again, we're on March, April, May, June. So we're only 3 months off. But would they wait 3 months for like a DLC character or just a Nintendo announcement? I don't think so, because they have to reveal Breath of the Wild. So maybe next week then. So what do you think then, Micro?
We've been on a Nintendo Direct hiatus, and because of, well, I think you know what I'm referring to. Literally canceled all of those plans. Unfortunately, Nintendo has to do the directs pretty soon enough, and even without E3, I think they were only planning it for E3 at first, but then because of COVID, I think that they might actually do it way earlier, because they have to realize that some things like need to be taken out of the way. But at the same time, if they're gonna still do it around June, then that's their decision. Still though, it's been like how many months without a Nintendo Direct? I mean, I don't count the directs with the Smash and Animal Crossing directs, but
You just
in
count
any case,
overall
it's
directs.
something.
You don't count the
Overall,
overall
yeah.
directs then.
I don't know
Right.
when was the last time we had one. Was it September or something?
It was when Terry got announced.
That is
Yeah.
true.
Yeah, probably a proper direct.
As
Um,
for
and I've just
as
checked.
for
Yeah,
the
the Blade Deluxe thing is definitely on the eShop. I just checked.
Yes, it is indeed on the eShop, and that shows that there might be. I think it shows that there might be a direct coming soon. That they got to make an announcement for that.
Yeah, and
And
check the chat.
as for Lego
Yeah, I see it.
Mario, apparently Nintendo of the UK, I believe, leaked or basically spilled the beans before. And I will say, I will literally quote what they said. Heard about the partnership between Lego and Nintendo. The latest Nintendo Direct announced their exciting collaboration. Funny how they mentioned this, despite the fact that there was no Nintendo Direct. So I'm assuming it was once again.
Pillow.
You're making out with a pillow.
Son of a bitch!
You guys need to sort out your mics. I don't know what's going on.
So did you even hear me?
No.
Oh my god. Okay, so I'll repeat it
We
again.
we
Heard
the
about the
first bit.
partnership between Lego and Nintendo. Latest Nintendo Direct announced their exciting collaboration. Funny how they mentioned that despite the fact that there was no Nintendo Direct, which I'm assuming was canceled because of COVID-19.
Mm.
That or postponed.
Mm.
Which I thought was obvious at this point.
Mm.
So not only did the Lego Mario announcement got leaked, but as well as the whole definitive edition being soon and all that. Animal Crossing, the new Animal Crossing game is supposed to release like about next week, I think, or I don't know.
You are correct.
All right, so if it's released next week,
Correct.
then it has to be soon, if not next week.
Okay, what?
Pretty soon, like
Oh.
this month soon. And then that seems to be all the info that I can gather from that. As for what I think about this, I'm really starting to get pissed with this whole coronavirus thing.
It is annoying, but yeah, go on, where?
It is.
I I kind of low key want them to go an entire year without a direct just to see the reactions. No, 'cause, no, it sounds weird, but going off how people have been reacting of how long it's been currently, I just want to see how people react to full year without one.
Mm.
I haven't really. If it wasn't for the stuff about Corona, I probably wouldn't have minded as much though, because I know that's probably the reason it hasn't come. So it kind of makes me feel guilty in a sense.
Mm. Okay, so is that everything, where?
Yep, that's everything.
Okay, so if you guys don't know, Micro read about what C&J put in our chat because C&J's microphone is a bit busted. I'm just going to read out what C&J put, and I won't read out the two screenshots because obviously Micro kind of already did that already. So this is what C&J says. Alright, I know a little bit about it. So apparently the Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition page pops up on the UK Nintendo eShop like the full page. As for Lego Mario in the copyright details, they said they announced Lego Mario and Nintendo Direct, but later they took out the whole Nintendo Direct part readout, which I did. So yeah, it was really weird how Lego Super Mario post that was there saying basically, in the Direct that said they'd never before crossing over, and it crossed over. So as I said, Micro talked briefly over it anyway. C&J just said, talk about the pictures now. And it's like, well, no, because Micro already did that, kind of, didn't you, Micro? So, yeah, so we're going to just move straight along. We talked about it anyway. Alright, so what's next on the list? I've got one here called, are these directs going to contain things originally for E3? So I don't know, because I didn't write these notes today. It wasn't me, so it was one of you guys. What do you mean by this? So whoever wrote down these notes.
What I mean is that since these directs, like for E3, since it got canceled, and if we are going to get the next direct, will they basically be the same direct that was planned for E3?
I mean, I guess they've already got stuff all set up, so I don't know why they would change it.
I don't know. But they gotta reveal Nintendo Direct soon.
Hmm.
Let's see. Also, um, what was I gonna say? Never mind, I forgot.
This is your thing because I don't know much about what you said.
Hmm.
How's it going, Illy?
Yeah,
Yeah.
honestly, it feels like the old topic, like the one before that.
Mm. Yeah, because it
Where? What do
was.
you think?
Oh yeah.
Oh no, sorry, Ant.
I was just gonna say like where after you.
And you can go first.
Oh no, no, it's just I'm interested in you guys. This is more for what you guys these notes. You guys done these notes though, so I'm
Um,
just going off what you said. So
well, I think, well, to be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if we still don't get a direct until around the time of when E3 would have been, and we just get a direct then. That's kind of still where my gut's at, in a way. Though, I wouldn't be shocked if I'm wrong here.
okay, well, moving on is then the SXSW cancelled all new format for Sonic panel content in April. Have no idea what this is. So I guess again, you guys. I'm just gonna listen to what you guys say. I don't. I said I didn't write these notes. I feel a bit useless today, so I'm going to let you guys take the lead on this.
All
Micro?
right then. All right. So for those of you who don't know, which in all honesty, even I don't know what SXSW really is. I'm
All right.
assuming
Did
it's an announcement for like,
C&J do this notes then?
yeah, he was the one that kind of wrote that. But when I
Oh, right.
figured it out, okay, so it's 2020 South by Southwest. That's what it's really called.
Right. All right. So looks like none of us know much about this anyway. So
I don't even
it's-
know what this is.
yeah. So this is something done by C&J, but again, we don't know much about this. This is what C&J. C&J is not here, so we don't know. And then there's a next Sonic Adventure remake. We actually done this. We talked about this before, I think, last week. But he's put here
Sorry,
Sonic Adventure
connections
remake.
douchebag to me.
That's right. Sonic Adventure remake tease originally planned for reveal at SXSW. Again, we don't know what it is, so we can't really comment on it. But let's talk about Sonic Adventure remake. I mean, we've talked about it before, so we'll just go over very quickly. Yeah, it'd be great to get one, but whether or not
Yes.
whether or not we play it or not, I don't know.
Reason. The reason for that is because of this. I'm about to send it. If you could probably put that up on screen, Ant. If you can, I don't.
What's that?
Sorry, it's a lot to process here.
All right, okay. Is this? Hang on. Let me just get this quickly on here if I can. Bear with me, guys. Just bear with me. Okay. This on the screen. So I don't know if you guys can see it now.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
So
let me just
what do we talk
try
about, Micro?
My data's acting up. I hate this.
Okay. So I'm completely lost now. What I'm talking about. Okay then. All right. Well, I'll take that down then. Because I have no idea what that is up. So anyway, so that's that. So Sonic Adventure remake, it would be good. Whether or not they do it or not, I do not know. It would be great, but again, don't know. I mean, the same with like Sonic Adventure 2 as well would be great. What you guys, any thoughts? Or maybe what they did with like the DS games, they could do. You know, like even Link. Was it Link? What was it? What's that? Link's Awakening. Yeah, Link's. They could do that with like Sonic though, like kind of like maybe that style with the, you know, some of the games maybe, or even give it the Sonic Mania treatment. That'd be good to see a redone version of like Sonic Advance or something. But yeah, what do you guys want to
Should I
say,
explain
Micro?
why? I was gonna say, should I explain why I think that this may be the Sonic Adventure remake? Or
Yeah, you can.
did you
That's
move on
why
to
you're
a different
next.
topic or something? Yeah.
That's right. You can explain what you wish.
Oh, well, In all truth, if you look at what this guy said, Imran Khan, he said, I know at least one game announcement that was supposed to happen at SXSW, which was canceled by the coronavirus again. It's interesting to wonder how outward the ripple effects on these huge splashes get. Now, if y'all have played Sonic Adventure before, then everyone knows the main, well, I guess not main antagonist, but probably the main like enemy
Chaos.
we have, or
Hmm.
yeah, Chaos. Specifically Perfect Chaos if you've seen the intro.
Yeah, and this
So
guy
I'm
was
assuming because of the ripple effects and water splashes, everyone this is basically like a big giveaway that it has something to do with Sonic Adventure.
Well, I'm just going to jump in very quickly for it, Micro, just to let you know that this Imran Khan is the ex-Game Informer person about Sora when he's talking about Sora. So he
Yes.
knows his stuff. So it depends on if you believe him or not. But again, it could be nothing. It could even be something completely different. I mean, again, I don't know what this SXSW is. So if any people watching or people know in the chat know what it is, let us know in the comment section or the chat right
South
now.
by
Let us
Southwest.
know. Yeah, but what games does that do though? Is it Nintendo games? Is it any games? Is it a certain type of games or something?
It's a film festival.
Oh, so I don't know then. So, but yeah, it's interesting, but I don't know. But anyway, wow, what do you think? I know we mentioned this before about Sonic Adventure Remake, but what do you think about it? Would you like one? Would you not? Do you think it's happening? Do you think it's not?
I would like one. I don't think it's coming, but I would like one.
Hmm. Okay, is that all?
Yeah,
Or
that's it. That's it.
that's it? Cool. We were going through
Yeah,
these topics
it's a
quick,
music
but
festival
I don't
having
think
off,
any
so
more. So
that's
if
it.
you guys don't know, Smash, they've got a Ring Fit Adventure Spirits coming to Smash. I think they're out now, I believe. So you guys can get on that right now about the for the Ring Fit Adventure Spirits. I think it's an event that's happening now. Now over the weekend, I think.
I have not checked my Switch for that,
Yeah,
honestly.
I've gotten all the spirits already.
All right, so Wanderful's got it. Be like Wanderful, and then get them now. But I think there's only 3
Bruh.
spirits with this one. That's what's really weird. Obviously, this now deconfirms Ring Fit Adventure, or Ring Fit Adventurer, or Ring Fit Trainer, or however you want to say it.
Or
It'd be good if she
Draco.
was. Yeah, Drago, and it would. It's a shame because we could have used her as an Echo Fighter
So
of Wii
essentially,
Fit
this
Trainer,
decon.
but. No, I was
I'm
just going to
sorry.
say, like, you know how people saying, oh, like, spirits deconfirm fighters and stuff with, like, spirits events and other things, right? Well, one, we don't know about that we don't know about that fully, but 2, does it deconfirm Echo fighters? That is the other question. So,
No, Echo
we're
Fighters
not
were
quite sure.
deconfirmed a long time ago.
Sorry?
Well, I don't know, honestly. Also,
Yeah, so we
I
still
think
don't
the
know.
Ring Fit Adventure Spirits also deconfirms that Walmart thing that people have been talking about earlier.
Well, I
If you know
mean,
Sort
what
did,
I'm
of.
talking
did,
about, the
did
whole thing about
anyone even
trash,
believe that
toxicity, and all
Walmart
that.
thing?
Oh, that, yeah, I see what you mean.
Mm,
The Fighters Pass they did predicted or whatever.
I mean, did
yeah,
They,
anyone
or
even
what they
believe
wanted.
it though?
I don't believe it.
a few. I didn't.
Well,
Mm.
well, shame on that.
Mm.
And okay, that seems to be everything about that. And the last
Uh,
topic that we have for
Well, hang on. I
today.
was just going to say where. I mean, like, where's got them all, but he hasn't really had an opinion on it, really.
Oh,
So
I'm very sorry about that. Where you wait? Did he already talk about it? Sorry.
he's just
Yeah,
got all the spirits, as we
I
said.
got all the spirits, and Ring Fit was actually a series I was keeping an eye on because of what happened with Free Houses and it not getting a spirit event. And as I've said, I'm pretty
Uh,
confident we're getting a first party character in this pass. And
Mm.
at this point, I can only think of 2 possibilities. Eden from I have no idea how to pronounce it, but it's a Nintendo mobile game. Or I'm gonna let myself hope here. Waluigi, they're the 2 first party reps I could still see, personally.
Mm. Okay.
that's a fair.
Well, if we...
I okay, that seems to be everything for that. I believe there's one more topic that we have. Nintendo of
Yeah, go on.
America employee tests positive for COVID-19. Please tell me I'm not talking to a pillar right now.
Well, I've heard of a person that got tested for it, but I don't know what the outcome is of that now. So I don't. I've
Uh,
been monitoring that.
the person
You
got
know.
sick.
Well, yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
they got very sick.
You don't
So yeah,
say,
again, as we're
my
going back
friend.
to coronavirus, just just everyone just be safe out there, and just make sure you wash your hands. You're doing the right thing and stuff like that. So we know, you're all safe. Sorry, I think I'm getting a bit tired, to be quite honest. So don't usually, but yeah, but I said it's unfortunate for some, but yeah, we've just kind of speed run all these topics, guys. The thing is, there's not many people here as well, so I don't know what you guys want to talk about, unless you want to talk about games you've been playing, just chatting about ourselves or anything. Just let
Um,
whatever
we
you want
should
to do.
also do the question of the day,
In all
which
honesty, this
this
was a pretty quick
time,
one, and there's 2 people watching.
wonderful.
I just
Huh.
yeah, go on. What you saying? Where you
I
saying
was gonna,
something?
I was gonna say the question of the day. I'll let Micro do it this one. I'll
Okay,
say between the podcast bros, I'd say we should do.
okay. What's the question of the day?
I just said let Micro decide it.
Oh, okay. Got it, Micro. You can do that.
Decide what?
The
The question
question
of
of
the
the day.
day.
Question of the day?
Yes, the
Hmm.
question of the day.
My God, what is
Anything.
the
It
question
could
of the
just be
day?
a question for all of
I
us here.
mean,
Just
I
have a
mean,
little
I
chat.
I can come up with one if
Mm,
you don't want it, Micro.
well, how I know this is going to be a bit controversial. Um, will the coronavirus affect any more of these Nintendo Directs and all these things uh for the rest of the year? And if so, will they also affect our fellow directors and all that stuff and people that have worked on games like Miyamoto or even our beloved Sakurai?
Um, see, Sakurai's got to be careful anyway because he fainted through that. I know it wasn't like a weak immune system, but he fainted because
Of its
he just
diet.
ran out of energy, really. So
That man has a weak immune system, I'm afraid now.
Uh,
yeah, so
honestly,
you're afraid for him.
honestly, I think he has a strong
It's okay.
immune system. Considering everything he goes through, I'd say it's built it up. But I'm scared of him because
Mm.
here's the thing: we all love Sakurai, but he is a workaholic, and and I'm afraid that'll be his biggest downfall. Because I believe if he actually stays healthy, he probably has a very strong immune system. The thing is, I don't see him having a healthy schedule or even healthy diet.
If Sakurai didn't take care of himself before, he has to now, considering this virus is around. Other things will get cancelled, but I don't know how much more stuff you can cancel. That's the thing. There's a
The
lot
Game
of
Awards.
well, yeah, the Game Awards, yeah, because we don't know how long this virus is going to be. There's also people saying that it's going to be yearly as well, but I don't want to scare anyone because don't forget this is all propaganda. It might not be true, might be true, don't know. But if it's going to be yearly, I said this is just me, but this is how I see it. If it's yearly, then everyone every year has a risk every year, and it shouldn't be normal. But then you could make the argument where if we're going to keep getting it, we might get a bit more immunity to it over time. So don't need to panic just yet. So again, it could be just propaganda. So just think about all that first before
This
you
is
guys.
how I think about it.
Yeah.
If we worry about it, it won't help anything.
Mm,
It As long as we clean our hands and try and stay hygienic, that's the most we
mm.
can do. So why stress over it
Yeah, exactly.
any
Yeah.
more than
100%.
we have to?
The thing
Panicking.
is,
Sorry.
you got micro. Go on.
No, no, no. You.
All I was going to say was that to make sure that you stay safe is just do what you do, what you've been doing, what they've told you to. Wash your hands. Try not to touch your face. Like me, every time because the job I do involves envelopes that come around the world. Just every time I touch an envelope or finish doing a pile of envelopes, wash my hands straight away. I always used to do it anyway before this even happened. So, but that's probably why I got such a weak immune system. But I do it even more so now. Anything I pick up, wash hands straight away. So just do that, guys, and you'll be fine. You know, so that's all I can say for you guys to do.
Hey guys,
really.
I'm live right now.
So, oh god, something's playing in the background. What's playing? Oh, Twitter. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. That just keep yourself safe and stuff like that, and yeah, you guys will be fine. So just keep yourself safe.
So what I
first.
was going to say is we shouldn't panic about this whole coronavirus thing spreading.
It's
But
kind
we
of a
should be aware of what
catch-22.
things to come. It is not the end of the world, but it is a huge sign of things to come in all seriousness. And sorry, this is being a letdown, but at this point, people are already seeing all the tragic events that have been transpiring throughout this whole entire few weeks. Actually, it literally changed drastically, and it's going to get worse. So please be taking good care of yourself, and please be taking this very cautiously and making sure you don't slack off and anything really. Like hiding yourself in the room isn't going to solve all your problems, because panicking over it isn't going to really solve all your problems, because you're not going to be able to leave a room and do all the things you can do. Oh my god, no. Oops. My god, someone's calling me. Sorry, I can't answer right now.
Yeah, that's
I'm
fine.
in
I'll
the
continue.
middle
We'll
of-
continue on.
Yeah.
So
No,
yeah,
it's
just don't
good.
get too panicked. Just follow whatever instructions are on the TV. As I said, just because someone says one thing, make sure it doesn't mean it's true. Just keep an eye on it. Do what they tell you. Wash your hands after everything you do, pretty much everywhere you go. What I do is wear gloves everywhere I go as well. I've been using my really warm gloves. So, and yeah. But anyway, I guess that's much to talk about. I don't really want to talk about coronavirus the whole stream, and we haven't got really much to talk about because we put notes together. A lot of stuff has gone wrong basically before the stream, so we didn't get many notes. We got the notes that we can. But anyways, we might as well take some questions from the chat. I mean, we've got one from Beverly. Unless you've got anything else to add to this before?
No, not really.
No, cool. All right, Beverly Carter, welcome, and she says, can we get Crash Bandicoot as Activision on Fighter 6 in March Nintendo Direct at the end? Ryu Hybrids from Ninja Gaiden or Dead Alive? Well, I think Crash is going to be number 6. We're not going to go through our picks again. We have talked about this many times on the podcast already. But if you really want, we can go for it again just to talk about it. And I'll let Wag go first. I don't have a micro, but Wag.
I think 6 will be a big fan pleaser going off. How either a big fan pleaser or a big shock pick, kind of like what Joker was, for example, to regain hype after Byleth basically got rid of all hype. I do think Crash will be in Pass 2, though my opinion is Pack 6 will be Gino from Super Mario RPG.
So, Micro, you there?
Yeah.
I think he's not there. Oh, just saying.
No,
we've
I'm
gone over
here.
this many times. Okay, cool. We just answered Beverly's question. Even though we've mentioned it many times before in the past, who do you think the 6th fighter is going to be?
6th fighter has to be like I said, if this was planned for E3, it has to be something for like a big reveal. So it has to be someone that has been highly requested, or someone that we've been wanting in Smash for quite some time now, if not for so many years, since probably Smash 64. So in that case, I would have to say someone like Waluigi or Gino fills that bill. Or something like Crash, Scorpion from Mortal Kombat, or something amongst like literally anything. Just take into account that me's gunners and me's in general are getting costumes for like different fan service in terms of indies.
Fans.
So please be hyped about that as well. But alas, we can only hope. Wait, we can only do so much, honestly.
Pillow.
You're making out with a pillow, Micro.
Again?
I'm guessing you're making out with Buddy Pillow of Johnsy.
Where? I swear. I
You know
won't
Johnsy
smack
from
you.
the Fortnites.
You troll.
I'm not trolling. I'm just being honest.
So Beverly again said, if anybody watching, just put your questions in the chat, because obviously we've run out of subjects to talk about. But if you guys want to talk about anything at the moment, we're going to probably go to the hour. So we've got 15 more minutes, and then probably leave it there because we've just got nothing to talk about because of everything. Beverly says, but why E3? They have been cancelled because there's no Smash Bros. DLC reveals about 5-6 because they don't know about this year or the next year in 2020 about rehyping. It's not that, it's the whole coronavirus thing. That's if E3 gets cancelled. This all might have been blown over overnight, like tonight. It all might just suddenly go away. I'm not saying it will, but you never know. But the thing is, they can still reveal fighters. They can still do directs technically because it's over online. So that's what I think anyway. But yeah, what do you guys, well, obviously, we're gonna get like obviously a what do you call it, a direct hopefully soon, but when I don't know, because all you have to do really is well, you just have to do this stuff online, and that's about it really. So you don't have to go to the events, but then again, there's still people in the same sort of room. That's the only thing. So, but yeah. What do you guys reckon? Think anything at all?
About the Rio Hayabusa thing,
It was.
I'm gonna let my hot takes out because I'm pretty sure you all know I have a lot of hot takes at this point. He is leak bait. I don't think he's in past 2. I will be honest.
Okay. What? Ryu Hayabusa.
Yeah, I feel like here's the thing. If we go over all the, we'll say near the start of DLC, there were around 5 characters who constantly were brought up. Banjo Kazooie, Steve, Doomslayer, Ryu Hayabusa, and Drake. And Steve, I could see being leak bait. I could have seen being leak bait. Doomslayer, in my eyes, has been deconfirmed, and at this point, Ryu Hayabusa seems like he would have happened if he really was in the game.
Yeah, exactly.
At this point, it's a lot of ties.
Just reading what Beverly's saying again. Thank you, Beverly, for these questions, by the way. I'm just reading. But why, if they don't want Ryu Hayabusa from Ninja Go because he used a fighting character, I request, because of Coronas, but about leak about Lego X Mario toys. I'm confused what you're trying to I'm confused what you're trying to say, Beverly, about that. But obviously, everybody wants characters in there. We just have to see what happens about it all, and that's all right. Don't be sorry. Obviously, some of us can't explain ourselves. Sometimes I can't. Sometimes either. So don't worry about it. Don't honestly worry. But yeah, I mean, like a lot. I mean, people want Ryu Hayabusa. Some people want Doom Guy, and stuff like that. Really. Oh, thank you so much, Key Games. Thank you with another question. So, but yeah, is there any video game characters you don't want in Smash? Oh, that's a good question. No one's really asked what characters we don't want in. I guess another Fire Emblem character. That's the only one I think of. I'm
scared.
What's that? What?
I'm scared for my life.
100%.
So, okay, I find this a very actually hard question because
my pick.
Hang on, I haven't even done it. Yeah,
Micro, you're a little eager, aren't you?
I'm sorry.
That's all right. I was just saying, like, I can't really decide at the moment, so I was going to let you go, Micro. Anyway, that's what I was going to say.
Okay. So I 100% agree with Ant that we should have another Fire Emblem character. And the pick that I don't want in Smash is Waluigi.
Ooh.
No,
I'm just debating it.
You don't know what Micro's just admitted it isn't
I'm just
Johnsy.
debating.
He wants Johnsy.
I'm just debating it, mate. 100%. I hate Johnsy. I don't want him in Smash.
How about you then? Where?
All right,
Who
well,
don't you want in Smash?
I have two actually. Two
Okay.
video game characters. I would say a Mortal Kombat character because I don't feel like you can represent them right.
Mhm.
That's just me. I don't feel like they would be represented correctly.
Mm.
And this is why I'm scared. Dante, I don't want Dante in Smash. I know.
I think.
This man has balls.
Oh God. I don't know.
I'm scared for my life now.
I don't want a
You
Fire
got
Emblem
some
character.
pair of huevos to be saying that, son.
I don't want a Fire Emblem character, but then I'm trying to think of like. I don't know what other character. See, I would say like something like what Waz said, like Dante, because well, not actually Dante, probably Mortal Kombat, because that will just not fit Super Smash Brothers. I think, even though it'd be great to try and get all fighting game characters from every fighting game in. I don't think a Mortal Kombat character is going to work well. Not only do you got to think about the Mortal Kombat games now with their fatalities, but previous as well. I mean, today I was watching like Mortal Kombat 10's like fatalities, and you're like, well, yeah, this wouldn't go well with a Smash. I know it's a celebration of games and stuff. Mortal Kombat has made history by putting a stamp on history with like their Mortal Kombat games, but I think I agree with Wham, Mortal Kombat, and probably another Fire Emblem character. That's what I don't want to see. But then again, you've got some Fire Emblem characters that don't have to be a Fire Emblem character, like, you know, the down counter, like Edelgard. She has an axe, and you didn't have to have like a down special to counter. But yeah, so that's how I see about that. So and as I said before, I like any character's a good character that gets in, except for a Fire Emblem character. I'm going to say that properly now, because before I said, oh, any character gets in is good. Fire Emblem character. Oh, I did not mean that. But yeah, guys, if you've got any other questions, just plonk them in the chat and we'll just go through them. So, just looking at what Beverly's saying. I don't want any Smash Bros. I don't want any Smash Bros. Ultimate, but I just heard on the new Smash Math. I don't know what that is. Very confused about Smash Math, how they compared, but what do you mean? Like, well, I don't even know who these people are, so I can't really comment on that.
The Smash Math thing, like
what
past
I was talking about.
the past decided with math. Is that what you're on about, Beverly?
Is that what you're on about? Because if that's what you're on about, I can try and see where that is on the internet and try and find it again. Did I? Let me try and find this quickly. Yes, it was like, yes. If we got another Fire Emblem character, then who would you want? Well, the thing is, I haven't really played a Fire Emblem game. I've seen clips here and there, but I know who like characters are. There's that character that blocked content. I can't remember her name.
Forger.
Does some spells. Sorry?
Forger.
Forger, yeah. She looked good. I think she would be quite interesting, but also apparently she does hexes and spells, so kind of like a sort of like Robin sort of character. So she would be quite cool. Maybe tone her down and cover up a bit. And then, but Edelgard, she has an axe. But if we have another Fire Emblem character, maybe not to have maybe a different sort of moveset like we had with Byleth. So maybe I don't know if that's a good answer for that, but that's how I think, in my personal opinion. So the same with you guys. Let's put the question to you too as well. Micro, what do you think about Fire Emblem character? If they did have one in, how would it change and stuff like that?
To be honest, I don't know how to answer that one.
I do.
So, all right, yep.
Lynn, add Lynn.
Oh yes, Lynn. I forgot about Lynn. Yeah, Lynn's been in it since the start.
Oh yeah, please add her in.
She is best Fire Emblem girl, best waifu of all time. Don't at me.
Lynn in.
Yeah.
She's been in the Swiss Trophy for far too long, and so has Waluigi, Isaac, and Shadow. And Skull Kid.
So with the whole math thing, what you was talking about, so they'll do like, right, let me just get the chart. There's a chart here. Let me just have a look what the chart is.
You know, it's math, so it can't be wrong.
All right, hang on. Here we go. This again. This is credit to Backseat Gaming, and I'm gonna let's see if I can get the chart so you guys can actually see it. So the grid is. I'm gonna get this on. I'm gonna probably get this on the screen if I can. Bear with me, guys. I'm gonna try and get this on the screen so you
No
guys can
rush,
actually get a visual representation right here. So a big credit out to Backseat Game Development. Sorry, that's the channel. And let me just turn that off. Notifications. Let's do a plus. Let's do display capture. Add, and then we'll do new source. Okay. Yeah. So if you see on here right now, what you're looking at. So credit to them. I don't want to get copyrighted or anything. But as you can see, it says here, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Let me just fit screen. There we go. Predicting the sacrifice pass with math, and as you see here, I've got my mouse. You got platformer, RPG, male, both. I think it says male lead, female, east, west. 210s, 1990s, and all this. Return publisher. New publisher, return series, original, and echo, and then you go through and it predicts basically. I think this is actually I'll let you guys look at the video yourself, but basically using this sort of stuff, what they do is that they can determine what the characters are by that. So check out this projecting Smash Ultimate Fighters Pass 2 with math, Backseat Gaming up here, and yeah, check it out, and hopefully you guys can decide for yourself, like if he's right or wrong. So yeah. So let's continue with the questions. So don't forget, guys, if I know there's a lot of you here now, there's 7 of you. If you've got any questions, just pop up in the chat. We said we're going to try and go. We're going to go for 4 more minutes. So any questions, just let us know. Who was the Fire character talked about block content made? Oh yeah, we just talked about that. Who was it again? Did you say where?
Forger.
Forger. So that
Forger.
Forger.
There
Okay.
you go.
So yeah, Forger. So we'll keep an eye on that. I mean, another spellcaster sort of type, maybe be interesting. So Beverly says again, why if they have Ryu Hayabusa reveal trailer if they're doing about it? Wait, what? Why if they have Ryu Hayabusa reveal trailer if they're doing about it? They're doing a Incineroar versus Ken. It would be the next round. Could be the next Smash DLC. So basically, you're saying, well, we don't know if there is a Ryu Hayabusa. You really like Ryu Hayabusa, don't you? So we don't actually know if Ryu Hayabusa is coming to the game, unless you mean this is how it happens. It would be like Ken and Incineroar. After that, then Ryu Hayabusa. But then think of it. After that, Incineroar won that match against Ken, and it was like Bowser Jr., King K. Rool, and Villager. So that actually won't be after that. It'll be after that round if you want to fit Ryu Hayabusa into that. But I don't think that will fit quite well. I think it'd be something to do with Sheik.
Someone like Soul Bad Guy or Heihachi, or if you really want to stretch, even someone like Kazumi from Dead or Alive would probably work better in that kind of style.
Yeah, so like I think maybe they'll do all the ninjas. So if we get Ryu Hayabusa, I think it'd be something like Greninja and Sheik like battling out, and then Ryu Hayabusa drops in, or his katana goes in the middle of them, stops them from fighting, and then he jumps out nowhere or something like that. So something like that, I think the reveal trailer would be quite interesting. Okay, King Games, you're awesome. Thank you for all these comments, guys, as well. Beverly and King Games, come on, guys. I know 7 you're watching. Give us some questions. Come on, give us some questions. So, if we got an indie character playable, who would you want? Ooh, okay. So, it depends, because if you think Steve's an indie character, if you still think that he isn't, but he was, it doesn't matter the argument with that. I mean, if you do or you don't. I would like Steve in, but if not Steve, if you don't count him as a needy character, I would say like Shantae, because I would say like Marina Light Years, but I don't think she's indie. She's not indie. She's been on a mainline console, so it would be definitely Shantae then. So Steve, if not Shantae. God, that was a big heavy breathing. Why did you not agree?
I would nothing like that. I was just adjusting my mic.
That's cool.
There's so many indie characters. I'm gonna have to go with either Travis Touchdown or Lilac from Freedom Planet.
Mm.
Because Travis Touchdown, he's one of the characters where I feel like the creator has earned his character being in because of how much he's begged Sakurai. And Lilac, I just really like the character.
Okay.
You micro?
Yeah. Okay, maybe.
Michael's falling asleep.
Battery's low. Fuck.
He's falling asleep.
Oh god.
Wakey, wakey, eggs and bakey.
I think it might be lucid dreaming, folks.
Yeah. Are you dreaming of John Z and Smash?
No, I'm dreaming of Waluigi and Smash and this coronavirus to die already. Leave us alone.
But anyway, so what kind of indie character do you want? King of Games wants your answer, Micro.
Rivals of Ether.
I
That
think we're just all
and
tired.
of course, what was that one ending with the? I forgot what it was called. It was one where you just climb a mountain, I believe.
I don't know. It could be anything.
Getting to the top.
Getting over it.
Yeah, getting over it.
Getting over it. No.
Oh, not that one.
I don't know. Because there's tons of things with mountains in it.
It's the one where you just climb a mountain, but I think it's with the girl. Like, I don't know. She has like a dark side, but it's not really evil. Shit. Can I like look it up real quick or?
Here's a question for you, Micro, directly to you.
Give me like a few minutes to look into that.
Well, Micro's fallen asleep.
Micro, if someone's asked you personally a question, I think you're getting popular. Micro. Micro, how much sleep do you get on average? That's the question.
I woke up at 4 today.
Yeah, I know.
What?
You messaged me saying, "Can you call?" It's 4 a.m.
Uh-huh.
Well, the thing is, it's later here in the UK, but he's the one falling asleep.
Makes sense.
Okay, I don't know if he's still
Oh
searching.
yeah,
or
I
not,
found
but...
it. Celeste.
All right, Celeste. Okay,
So,
maybe.
so,
Or even
Micro, how much sleep do you get on average?
4 to 6.
46.
46.
No,
We've
4
heard
to
it here.
6.
We've heard it here first, folks. He has 46 hours of sleep on average.
No, 4
That's
to
a
6.
Yeah, 46.
No, 4 to 6. You know what? Forget it. I'm not doing with it.
He's asleep.
Oh, 426. He has 426 hours of sleep per night, folks. We've heard it here first.
The British boys will lead again. Oh, jeez.
Tea and crumpets, ain't it?
Tea and crumpets team. We're joking, guys. Of course, don't worry. I think we're all a bit tired. I think it's just like I don't know something about this week or something. It's just like I seem quite drained as well, actually, because I'm usually when I'm talking to podcasts, I'm wide awake, I'm full of energy, as you guys know, through the streams. But today I'm just feel so drained, and I have literally no idea why. It's just this. I think this is the whole thing that's playing on my mind with the coronavirus and stuff. But it's okay. We try not to talk about it, guys. We try and bring the positivity in the gaming. So I want to ask you guys something in the chat. So Fortnite Ballin, welcome. How you doing? So what I want to ask you guys is that who do you think the DLC number 6 is? And what indie character do you guys want to see? Because you've asked us these questions. We're going to basically ask you questions back, and then we'll go over them. And then we'll end it soon. Because I know we've gone past the hour, but, you know. I'll see what you guys say in a bit. So Beverly said Shantae. King Games, I want to ask you those questions first, and then we'll answer your question. How about that? So, what indie character do you want to see? And what was one character you don't want in Smash? So Beverly, what is one character you don't want in Smash, or don't want them to add?
Apparently, FIFA Sante.
Sleep. The Knight.
Yeah.
What, as in Shovel Knight, or as
I
in
think
Hollow
he
Knight?
means the knight from Hollow Knight, because that's the name of the knight. Hollow Knight's the name of insert spoiler here.
Okay.
That, or it could be
Okay,
the knight from Castle Crashers.
No, the Knight from just Dark Souls.
Hollow Knight. No.
Hollow Knight representation. I don't want Epi Mickey in Smash.
I guess
no.
I guess Saint there even if he isn't here.
No, the Royal Guard from Fire Emblem.
No, it's the gatehouse guard in the backstage of Byleth stage.
I just
don't
said
worry.
that, you dumb.
Hey, guess
Hey,
what?
I didn't hear you because you're sleepy.
Guess what? Micro, this might get you up. We have 6 more characters coming at least. There's a chance they could all be Fire Emblem.
All I had was.
There's a chance they could all be Fire Emblem. 6 more Fire Emblem characters.
No, it's 6 parts of Jonesy.
I'm not-
It's the
I'm
arm.
not ready for that.
Yeah, you can't put, no. Each character is a weapon for Johnsy. Then we get a free
No.
bonus, which is Johnsy dropping out the battle bus.
No, I don't think I want that.
And his
want
Echo Fighter is the battle bus.
No, I don't think I want that.
And
No.
then the trailer ends with a reveal that every
No.
character has a final taunt, which is them doing the default dance.
No, I don't think we want that. No,
Micro, I think you want that. I think you're just sleepy.
no,
Okay,
I don't.
so-
I don't want that. No,
Micro,
no.
you can't lie to me.
No,
Anyway,
no,
so
I don't want that.
So I'm gonna answer King of Games because I know the 3 I would get rid of. So if you had to remove 3 characters from Ultimate's roster, who would they be? Easy. Dr. Mario, Daisy, and there was someone. Oh God, what was that last one? I forgot it already. How could I forget? It was Dr. Mario, Daisy, and somebody else, but I can't think of the third one. Who was it? I literally can't think. I literally can't think. Come back to me, Micro. You go.
I think-
Wii Fit Trainer is one. Piranha Plant. And I guess the third one I really don't want is any of the Fire Emblem characters, to be honest.
That's more than 3.
You'd cut Lynn if she was in.
Specifically
you as well.
Robin.
I'll cut
Robin.
you in a minute.
Robin or Byleth, one of those.
Okay, well, with me, you're gonna have to think of it smart. Not, I don't like these characters. Well, first of all, the point of Ultimate is to bring everyone here together, meaning all past vets are safe. Then
That's
all
fair.
unique characters bring something new, so that's safe. So we can only look at the new echoes. Ken and Crom both bring something new. So that leaves Richter, Daisy, and Dark Samus to get the cut, as would lose the least out of anything else. Without losing the point of Ultimate.
Well, I just actually thought my third one. So it was Dr. Mario, Daisy, and Pichu. That's who I'd get rid of.
You'd get rid of that adorable face.
Yes.
You can't get rid of Pichu when I'm around.
He can.
him.
He hurts himself every time he does an attack. If anything, I'll
He's
replace
cute, he's adorable,
Pichu
he's
with
able
Raichu.
to kick ass, he's good.
No. Just no.
Yes. Leave him in. He's a cute little boy.
So...
You're not touching my Pichu.
Alright, Micro, unless you wake up, we're cutting Pichu.
Alright, guys. I'm going to do Supersonic Left Forces. Why not add Dr. Luigi into Smash Bros? because I don't think we're going to need a Dr. Luigi. I think they should have changed Luigi's fireball to an ice ball still, and still have all his moves now, just so it's a bit different from Mario's, but that's just me. Guys, Dr. Luigi, yay or nay?
Yay,
Nah, Thunder
yay.
Luigi from Superstar
Dr.
Saga.
Luigi, but I want to see people get triggered. Another clone. They waste all these spots, all these characters.
Nah, Dr. Luigi spirits. That's fair.
So, all right. So are we all done for today?
Seems like it.
I think Micro's sleepy. CNJ's not here. His microphone's busted. It's kind of like where all the problems go wrong in this podcast. But anyway, guys, we're going to wrap it up for another week. As I said, sorry about the not stream for very long. We usually stream. Well, I guess we stream like kind of this time, I suppose. But
We streamed late.
we streamed late, but also I think people have only just started coming on online for the podcast, so that's typical. But anyway, guys, just to let you know, if there's anything you want us to talk about, just send us a message and just DM one of us, something you want us to go over. It could be anything, even something that you've heard, a leak, or something else you want to go over. Comment on one of these videos, just anything you want to send us so we can go over for next time. But obviously it will have to be like until next Friday. So, but anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching for another week of a new podcast approaches. Sorry if we seem a bit like, well, a bit like tired and sleepy. We all are. I think we're just all out of energy today. I'm not quite sure. I don't know what's happened. It's just been something today. But anyway, again, thank you so much for watching, and we shall see you all again next time. And don't forget to follow all the boys. The links are into the description for each and every one of us. If you like me, if you like anyone, me, Micro, CNJ, WAH, anyone, just follow them on their socials in the description. Links to me and the boys. Anyway, bye guys. We'll see you next time. See you next Friday.
Bye.
Bye
Stay golden.
guys.